Welcome to another episode of me trying to finish my app. Yes, and in today's episode, we're going to what we're going to do. In today's episode, we're going to finally fix this duplication of payments that is happening. So the first thing I'm trying to do is to simulate this, or reproduce this in a local environment. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if I should put some logs and start understanding when this happened. I think this is gonna be better to understand when the duplication happened. So first of all, I need to check where I'm calling the places where I call the payments could be updates. Let me ask Claude to give me this real quick because I'm not in the vibe to Claude point me all places in this project where bills, where payments can be updated. Show me the functions calls. Play mode. What I want is play mode. The first thing we're gonna do, because I want to add some logs there so we can see the behavior, what is causing this duplication. And of course, I think I'm also going to point to my local host. Let me check if everything's okay with the Golang. Because if everything's okay with my local host, I will be able to also run some queries, SQL queries, to manage the databases. So let's run this. Yeah, the thing about IntelliJ IDs is that they are really heavy. So you have to have a bunch of memory in your computer just to run your applications. So container running, attached to Postgres. Yeah, seems like my database, I have some problems here with my it's not running. Let me try again. Build. Let's build this first. The price is build, run. Yeah, now we are running in the local host. That's good. And with this, we can make queries to the database. Let me see. Run a query. 0. So let me select all payments. Let me delete this. Select all from users. What is okay. So I have 2 users here. No art coder, and myself. And here I'm logged in the using the not production, but stage environment. So let me log out from stage environment for both devices. From both devices, and let me change to point to the local host instead. I'm so tired right now. So damn tired. Because I know that I'm not able to reproduce this yet locally, but I will try for a while. Not for a while, for a couple minutes. And then we'll see if this is possible or not. If I can reproduce this locally, it would be easier because I much rather use the local. This is my IP. Yeah, as I thought. It's too computers. You know why? I avoid change. Let me run this again. Oh yeah, I have to change Androids as well. Security, this is how to change this. I think that's it. Stop everybody. Rerun Android. And rerun iOS. I'm sleepy. So tired. Go there. Let me see if I can log in. First of all, Cloud already run. What I ask for? Yes, then I will check this later. We'll use this Nord coder. No bills for the Nord coder. Let's see. All payments update location in the product. Here's a complete background. Payments update flow. All locations. Toggle payments. Yes. This is good. Events handler. Status. So update payment status. Sync. Remote update from SSA. Update payment. This is, I think, update payment. Okay. Use business logic. Update payment status. Worker. Stop. Let me see. Completes call chain. Clicks payment checkout. Okay. 10. Today I'm so tired. Jesus Christ. I didn't sleep well. Yesterday I didn't work on this project. Neither a day after. So it's been 2 days since I worked on this project. And this is a bug that is really bothering me because continue. It's really bothering me because I'm not able to figure out what's causing this issue so far. Let me copy this. Select all bills. Select from payments where user ID equals this. So much easier, right? Let's see. We should have 0 rows. Yeah, this is correct. Let me add one bill here real quick. No. Yes, select the due date, December 10, December 31. Okay. I'm 21, so we should have 4 payments. We have 5 payments here. Why no? Why 5? March, February, January, December. Why we have 5 here? Oh my god. Seriously, why we have 5? We should not have 5 payments. Which one is duplicated? So it seems like February is duplicated already. For no damn reason. February is already duplicated. Yeah, we managed. So it's not only login, it's just synchronization. I mean, okay, so January is duplicated. February. So let's try another one. Let me before I do this, let me put some logs. Oh yeah, not yet. Let me put some. Receive. Okay. update repository. I have payment. I have to. Yeah, I must have a use case for this. Let me take a look. Domain use cases. Payment. This is all the use cases. So I have insert payment use case. Put payment. Post payment. Insert payment. Update payment status. Update payment. Update payment status. Okay, let me see this one. Update payments. Add the breakpoint here. Payment. Just payment updated. Well, what I need, I think I would need a month. Let me see what we have here. Due date. Okay. Due date. Okay. I will use this due date. Payment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just use due date for now. Another one is this update payment status. So this just updates the payment status. I don't think we have a problem here. I never know. We never know. Payment status updated. And then we're gonna do the same thing, like payment due date. Done. I don't know if this is good enough, but update payment. So we'll have a put payment, insert payment. So another one that is really important, insert payment, because it's when we create new payments. Let me see, missing. We have get all payments, insert payments. Yeah, but my question is why insert payments is a. To insert payments, we use the repository. Insert payments. We have insert payments, insert payments, insert payments. With let me see when we call this insert payment. So no one's calling this. This is so we just have this insert payments. Insert missing payments. And we also have, we have this insert missing payments. So most probably the problem is here. Okay. Most probably. Let me see. Where this is located. yeah, insert bill with payment. Insert bill, insert missing payment should be in the package payment. This is already wrong. Okay, thank you. Should be here. So insert missing payments. Most probably the insert missing payments is the what is causing the problem. Most probably. Let me see where we are calling this. I have this in the home. So home view model. And right over here. So create. So we start an event, create. Okay. Let me think. Okay. We have a huge problem here. Let me think. Okay. But I don't think this is the case. Could be the case. I think this is running. Let's get payments. It's recreating. Okay, get payments. Let me see. And then we have this retry, and then we add the missing payments. So let me delete, not delete, but let me put the breakpoint here. Creating missing payments for and then I'll just add the date here, the current date. But this should run only when this should run only for the current date. So we already saw that we have duplicate bills for the current date. Duplicate it. Already saw it, right? So I have 5 payments, duplicate payments. 5 payments instead of 4. Should have just 4 payments. So let me delete this. Actually, let me try again. Delete. And now we should have 0 payments. Okay, we delete everything, and let me add one once again. So this time on the Android side, let's see what's going on. If we can reproduce this every time. This is the first bug, but not even the bug that I was thinking. Internet again. Internet. We should go from December. Let's try January. Should have 3 bills only. 31. January 31. This should create 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we should also have just 3. Yes. Let me check in the database. Look, we have 4. This is a bug that we reproducing every time, so this is good. Well, first thing we should do here is just start the let's start debugging. So let's first of all delete this build one more time. Yeah, we will keep doing this for a while. So creating missing payments. Did you see it? This should not be the case at all. I'm deleting. So we already have a problem. This should not be called. For January, we creating missing payments while we are creating. Let me take a look. Let me run this. And we have 0 payments, but while we are trying to create payments. That's a big question. So let me see locally. Call, but let me see if we have this in our application side. How we're gonna do this inspection, because let me see. I hope I can see the database. I was having problem inspecting my database, so let me see. Events, events. Look, measurements, so payments. Yeah, we don't have anything here. This is good. But the problem is why we are calling this method. And why we are sending, what is happening here? So insert missing payments is being called, and then there's a better way to valid search, a better way for find a valid. This is okay for all bills. So this is not gonna be, so how many? So let me put another breakpoint here. This is a good place to put a breakpoint. It's just bill created. I want to just payments created. How many? I'm gonna put something like this. Let me see. Payments. Yeah, payments repository. Payments to add. Size. Okay. And we keep going. Let me see. The bugs still running. So let's do this one more time. Let me clean up this. And what we're gonna do is add profile. Not profile. Why keep doing this? Any value here? 300. Internet. And go to January 31. January 31st. Third first? How to say this? January 31st. I never know, man. Creating missing payments. So we call this 4 times, man. That's insane. So I'm imagining that I'm calling this in the iOS side as well and seeing the logs for the iOS. So iOS also is calling this. So let me inspect the database. Okay. Let me inspect it. Inspection. Let me see. Inspection. Yeah. I think I have too much. Okay. Inspection. Payments. Price. Okay. the weird thing in the database, we only have 2 bills. 31, 28. So month is January and February. Locally, we have 2 bills. Okay. Locally, we have 2 bills. Let me see. Let me see the logs again. So January, we call this 4 times for January. Let me see in the backend side. Backend side will have a 2 bill. 3 bills. All. Oh, okay. So we have 2 for February, 1 for January. And let me do another test. Let me just go 1 month further. Let's see what happened in the database. Yeah, we just create a. Okay, March. But what we have in locally. What we have locally. 2, here's correct. 2 bills only. Let me. And no bills. Okay, this is wrong. I don't know if we can trust on this. This could be not up to date. Let me see network. If my net payments. What is this? Response. Request body. In this moment, that was what was this? Overview. This was a post. Creating a bill for date to date January. This one. February. And now we are not. Yeah, I think this is not up to date. Let me try another thing. Let me just update March. Let me see what happened. Yeah, this is not even running anymore. Inspect is running background, so it should be running, but it's not. Actually, it's not running. It's not running. Locally, I just have 2. Missing. Also, this, I think this is stop as well. Should see more things here. Okay. That's all. This is okay. Let me see March. I'll update this. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. Because locally, I'm not even updating. If one bill is update here, like it's updated here on the iOS side, I'm not just. I don't have anything locally in Android side. That shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. Yeah. That's crazy. So creating, look. So I'm calling exactly 4 times the same function. And that's not good. That's not good. That's why I was. That's why I was avoiding this. It's so hard to understand why this is happening. Let me. It's so hard to understand. Okay. Let me think what we're gonna do here. So here we are calling this. Oh yeah. Why I don't have any? Why I don't have any calls here? Payments, start creating payments. Look, I don't have any calls from here. Why is that? Why is that? So is this payments contains ID? I'm not even entering here. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, we have it. So payments created. I should lock this. So I'm calling a bunch of times, but I'm not doing anything. Let me see, invoke. Payments to add. That's weird. So yeah, I'm calling a lot of times this, but I'm not adding anything. Let me delete this again. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. First I will delete this. Delete. Did you see? My application just broke. What happened? Yeah, Android. What happened in the Android side? Log catch. What's going on? Foreign key constraints. No new events to sync. What is happening here? Foreign key constraint failed. Delete SQL constraint foreign key. Where? Payments down. Okay, insert. I try to insert something that did not exist. But the app's breaked. So initialize native. Let me see the logs. So it's connect, creating missing payments for 8. And then here we have the February invalid month. February. This has been so long time ago. This is, yeah, this is. Okay. I'm trying to add something that did not exist. Oh, doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So let me keep connected. I'm not sure if this is only. Let me move this from another place. So let's do this again. Debugging this. Let's keep on going. Okay, March. Did you saw? Let's see. What we have in the backend side. Have no payments at all. That's good. No payments. And we are creating missing payments for. Yeah, this is being called but not running. Okay. Let me see. I'll put the bill here. See which moment. In which moment we call that. February 2026, not December 2025, whatever. This will call, so something went wrong. Is my database up and running? Yeah, it was. We receive bills from December and then February, and then the app crashes. Let me see. Logcat. Let me see monitor. Which moment? Oh, yeah, we are not attached. Now the app's breaking in other parts. Like, okay, got it. Something went wrong. And we just have January. Let me see. Now we have February. Let me see if missing payments. Let's see if I run this. Creating missing payments. Yeah. Call a bunch of times, but never goes down here. Let me just move from here. Can I add something here? No. Let me put something here. Adding missing payment. Let me see. Bill due date. I don't know. I'm going to use the due date. Let's delete this again. Let me see, check this if this is correct. Okay. Delete. Okay. Let's create. Payments. So we send two times. We are sending posts. And the request, let me see. I send the first post. Let me see. Post request body for the okay for two bills. Bills from. Let me also check here. Creating payments a bunch of times being called, but no. We didn't call this one single time. Let me move this again to another place just to make sure. Timestamp. Right over here. Are we gonna bills? Calling this. Yeah, we should just. I don't think we are doing anything here, actually. Missing payments, man. We are invoking this. That's. We should enter here. Why? Existing payments. Oh no. Let's try existing payments. Yeah, we're not. Man, I don't see any logs here. Existing payments. Yeah, we don't enter here at all. That's weird. I'll go back to the place where I have to log in. Let me see, suspend. I think. Retry when. Attempt. Or are we canceling this? Payments to update. Like this, okay. Oh my God, what I did. What are you doing, man? Done. Okay. Move. Move. Creating missing payments. Create missing payments for. We start here, but I feel like this has been canceled. We retry when if illegal argument exception and attempt equals 0. So we are entering here, but somehow we're not moving forward this. We just enter here and then return false. We don't have a catch here. Something went wrong. I'm trying to get payments. So we have cancellation happening. So a bunch of stuff's happening in this get payment. This is my most complicated use case. I have tasks for this. Let me see what's going on here. So now we have 5 bills. I think we should have just 5. Not 5, 4. Create at. So February. Yeah, February is being duplicated. That's constant. February is always duplicated. And the weird thing is that we always enter the here. We try when. Cause illegal exception. So let me see what's going on in the get payments. Every time we throw a legal exception, require month payment. What is happening here? There's some logs here. Let me see what's going on. Dates, start date. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me understand what I'm doing here. Because it has been so many days since I did this that I don't remember. So active bills and month payments. So let's see. We have this check over here. Map not null. Okay. We do here is dates greater than bill start date. Yeah. Okay. Or if this is greater, we're going to return a map not null, require not null month. Oh man, this is the problem with the comments, right? Let's see my tests for this because I'm not understanding the logic behind this thing. No, I should have tests for this. I believe I do. Yeah, of course I do. This is the most important class ever. Try to get payments of invalid ones should return an empty list. Get payments. Yep. The payments just return the payment of the month. It's the date and the have this bill status, but it's for later. Bill status is always going to be active. What we do here is we have this what we have here, combine. First why we use combine, get bill by ID and get month payment. Okay. Let me understand what's going on here, man. Get bill by ID. Why I don't just get okay. I must have a reason why I'm having two observers, two flows. Get month payments. So we get get bill by status. It's not by ID, so I have to get all the bills and all the payments of that month. Some bills would not have payments yet. Let me understand what I do. So I have this flat map lasted, and then I made another flow. But why I have this flat map lasts? It's when I cancel. Map not null. Start on start. Emit so flow on IO special. This is good. What I'm not understanding is why I have this flat map last. Because this will keep sending updates. And then what we do is active bills 2 month payments. Whenever we're going to have a active bills month payments tuple. With this tuple, we're just separating lists of bills, active bills, and month payments. And then what we do here is associate by ID. Month payments associate by bill ID. So now we have a hash map that the key is the bill ID and the value is the payment. What we do then is active bills, map not null. Oh no, okay. Bill. Receive a bill. What we do is date greater than billing start date. Why I have this logic here? Well, let me understand. I grab everything from this month, specifically month, and even though I got everything from this specific month, I still check the month. So date, bill, billing start date. So it's a future date. This is what I'm saying. It's greater. If it's greater, what we do? If it's greater, require not null. It should be now null. Month, payments, map. This bill should exist. If not, what we do if this bill did not exist, we enter here. But this is constantly running. I'm constantly, let me see. That's the problem. This is constantly running. Let me see. Bill ID. So show me month, payments, map. Let me just done. I want this in another place. I want to just move this to here. Monthly payments. Yeah, just we don't need this. It could be this over here. Done. Can you see it? So for this month, it exists. If I move again, creating payments, month payments. I don't understand why keeping calling this. I really don't understand. They should not call anything because we are here. Are we? Oh my God! Are we throwing exceptions? Even that require not null. Yeah, we should not. I'm sorry. Let me. Month payment map. What are we doing here? We have bill. This is a map, right? Let me see how this map looks like. This is okay, this is the ID. Bill ID. And this is the payment. For which month? February. March 31. February 28. January 1st. No, January 31st. December 31st. And we keep creating these payments. No, this is crazy. Retry. Why am I retrying? That's my question. Why we are retrying? We should not enter in the retry. Okay, let me look. Okay, let me guess Claude, because maybe I'm using this really wrong. Claude, what causes okay, no. Claude, analyze this. How analyze the gap payment call in the home view model, and tell me in which moment the retry when function will be triggered. Please check the implementation of get payments. Get payments use case. What's happening? The issue here. Let me see. I'm not gonna tell Claude anything. I want to just tell me in which moment this will be called, because I already noticed this is being called every single time. Every time that I just refresh the page, we are entering here. This is kind of weird. We should not enter here. As far as I understood this retry when. What does retry? Retries collection to give flow when the exception occurs in the upstream flow and the predict returns true. The predicate also receive an attempt number as parameter. When exception occurs in the upstream flow and the predict returns true. No, but no exceptions happening in the upstream. That's the problem. This operator is transparent to exceptions that occurs in downstream flow and does not retry when exceptions that are thrown to cancel the flow. For example, for a following call retries the flow forever if the error is caused by IO exception, but it's stopped after 3 retries on any other exception. Causes this. We'll try forever, attempt 3. What? Let me see what clauses 2 verbals. Okay, perfect. Analyze, retry in. Let me put Claude here. And then let me move to window. Let me see. Perfect. Analyze. I can now analyze when the retry function will be triggered. Analyze retrying logic in the view model will be triggered. Let me start another timer here. I'm not drinking water. Some notice I'm not drinking water. truth here. Yeah, required, not null. Map not null. Truth here. This happening when there's active bill but not correspond payment record existing in the database for a month. Complete flow. When retry will not happen. Retry not happen if exception is not illegal. Attempt is not the first one. In these cases, retry returns false, and the error propagates to catch block. Okay, that's good, but what's going on here? And attempt is 0. Edge cases actionable summary. Only works the first attempt to prevent infinite loops. So why every time this is being called? Let me just user navigate to a month. For each active bill, tries to find edit payment. Yes. If the payment is missing, retry catches it if attempt is equal 0. Calls insert, create missing payment record, in queue, then remote sync, return true to retry. Flow is retried. Attempt 1 now. This time payment exists. Success. When retry is not happen. So the problem is that every time I navigate to a different month, this retry the retry function retry is being called. What could be the issue? But retry. Why retry is being retry is being triggered every time you navigate in your month. Payments are created on demand. Here's why. User navigate to a month. Get payments queries for a month A. No payment. User navigate to a month B. One month. Additional bug found. god. Yes. Okay, we're ready to find a freaking bug here. This is a huge bug. It's exactly the same line. Look, exactly the same line. This is. Try to spot this. How did I hear? Okay. Okay. That's good. Stop all. Let me run this one more time. I will run this one for the Android. And I will run this also for iOS. This is a batch. When the bill is created, generate payments for the next month. Entirely. Just call insert payments directly before get payment. No exception needed. On-demand creation. When the bill is created, generate payments for the next end month. Or generate payments for billing start date correct. No, I hate it. This is stupid. So what? Accept on demand. Accept on demand. Keep current behavior but optimize it. Remove the retry mechanism entirely. Just call insert payment directly before get payments. No exception throwing. I like this. Creating a background job to generate missing payments periodically. Okay. When the bill is created, generate payments for the next end month. For instance, 12 months. Or generate payments from billing start date to current date plus 12 months. So, and then what? You piece of garbage when oh my god. That's a stupid suggestion. I like the second one. Give me a plan for this option 2. Maybe this will fix. Just let me make sure that we stop with at least with the duplication. Delete. Let me check here. Let me create again. Now should have nothing. Internet. Okay, February, December. Okay, let me check again how many bills we have in the database. 4. Now we are good. So that was the bug. Claude find the bug. Was doing something stupid. Thank Claude. So let me check again. No, Claude didn't fix shit. So every time I navigate, I create 2 February. I keep creating Februaries. So this is was not the issue. Let me see if we remove the retry mechanism. Because I also don't like the retry mechanism. Back then I thought that was nice, but it's kind of stupid. Okay, let me go ahead and check because retrying is being called every time. For some reason, sometimes just generate new bills. Let me debug this one more time. So we are connected, and now we have to debug this. Let me just navigate. So month. At least we are not calling retry again. Look, we stopped calling it. We're just using the map. That's good. This is good. This is better. So we're not entering here anymore. And just retry. But we still have this issue. Let me see. My computer is not freezing. Is on fire. 5 rows. I should have 4. Right, 4. February, January, December. December. 4. We have 4 bills. Yeah, of course. I have 2 bills in February. There's 2 over here. For some reason, we are always duplicating the first month. The current month, I believe. The current month is being duplicated. And I'm not sure if this is happening when we are logged in 2 places and once. Let me just... Because if this is the case... If this is the key, we receive this. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's pretty complex. Let me take a look. Let me see the plan. What are we going to do? You're gonna events for any new created payments. First, ensure all missing payments are created in queue, and now get all payments. I have to read this. Okay. Let me see if this is gonna fix my problem. Comprehensive plan option to optimize on-demand payments creation. The payment address issue by removing the inefficient retry mechanism and replace it with a proactive approach. Key changes: fixed get payments bug. Correct the duplicate condition and remove require not null. Create get or create payments use case. New wrapper that proactively creates missing payments in queue sync events. Delegates to get payments for querying. Simplify home view mode. Remove retry logic. Use a new use case. Okay, let me see. Why this approach? No reception for control flow. This is good. Proactive instead of reactive. Better separation of concerns. Get payments only queries. More testable and maintainable. Performance improvement. No exception overhead. This is good. The plan includes detailed implementation steps, all files to modify, verification steps, and the whole back plan. Here's a Claude's plan. Currently, every time the users navigate to a new month, the retry wine mechanism is triggered because payments are created on them. And it's not that reason. Now it's not happening anymore. The reason why that was called is because of the bug. I have to specify this for Claude. That's what my issue is in Claude. Claude code is just you have to explain. Like Claude assumes for your first input, the first prompt, Claude's already assumed that I understand everything about it. If my prompt could be misleading, and if though Claude has all the access to my freaking code, still thinking this is the reason, but it's not anymore. It's not anymore. Like I'm debugging here. The condition is not being called anymore. Every time that I change to a new month, the exception do not happen anymore. Look, there is no reception anymore. Let me let me move this to the background. Actually, let me do something nicer. I will move this to the background, and here I will delete. That's crazy. That's crazy stuff. I will delete this. Oh my goodness, what happened? Did you saw it? Oh my god, I have another bug. I'm thinking now I understand why it's taking me so much time to finish this up, to fix this up, because I have the synchronization thing happening. I still haven't. Oh yeah, look, foreign key error. Again, I got this error one more time. But I do believe it's because of the sync, these events that I'm receiving from the other device. Because it's just deleted here. But the other device still have the freaking things there. So success syncing events. Let's see. I'm not sure. Yeah. That's crazy. But let me try another thing. I'm getting too many errors in once. Too many errors, man. But let's focus on one at a time. Oh, this is the first. We have nothing in the database. Let me make sure we have nothing in the database, and we are using a single freak instance device. We run again. So nothing here. And I will now, let me just make sure we are debugging as well, because this is important. Let's make sure, because Claude came up with a plan I didn't like too much, but let's see if this plan will. Claude is assuming that all the problems is because of the retry mechanism, but it wasn't. It was a bug that I was just checking twice the month instead of checking the year. Let's see. That's why I was creating. Oh, could be. Let's see. Internet. So in this test over here, we should receive a reception only when we move to the next month. Let's see, December 31. So, internet. Let me just, so we should create basic payments update. We already have a reception here. Month. Yeah, receive reception. That's not good. Let me check. So let me take a look in the database. So we have 3 payments. That's correct. Should have just 3 payments, but for February, we are good here. And when we move to the March, we should receive another exception. Good. 1 exception. Now should not receive this creating payment anymore. Look, we don't receive anymore, and we should have only 4 bills here. That's okay. So okay, we already understood that the issue is when they have 2 devices synchronized, and somehow one of the devices will keep sending. Will send the current payment. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, the big issue is that. Okay, so let me explain this to Claude. Claude has a bunch of this already. Duplicate condition here. Okay, Claude, I already found the. Okay, let's change the plan. Let's change your plan to focus more on the synchronization aspect of the app, because after fixing the bug you found, the extra bug you found, now the retry mechanism is working fine. Only it's only being called when there's no payment for the current bill, for the current if there is no payment, there's no a bill, there is no a bill, no bill as it's supposed to. What's happened is that when 2 devices are synchronized, when 2 are running together. Oh, I love the song. I don't know how to write together. I think this, whatever. The devices are running or it's not or are running together. The bill, the current bill, the bill, the payment of the current month as being been duplicated at the first time. Can you check for bugs in synchronization mechanism? Yeah, I wrote this like my ass, but I guess Claude will be able to understand. I'm trying to improve my English, but it's so hard to improve English. You have to stop a little bit to study. Understand the retry is now working fine. Real issue is a synchronization bug where payments are being duplicated when two devices run together. Let me investigate synchronization mechanism. Yeah, please do it. Come on, man. Cannot drink water? Green payments. So we are fine here. Let me open. No, let me run the iOS version. So what we got? So if we going to look, I have an error here already. And the same error, February is not a leap year. It seems like this is not, this. I'm still getting the same exception. I'm still having the same exception. Invalid at 31, one parsing. Why I'm getting this? Can you see it? But this time, you still the same place. Look, if I look here, I think Android's doing the same thing. I already fixed this. I fixed this already. $28, $31. Yeah, I already fixed this. I don't know why this is happening. Look, we're fine here. No duplications. Dep's up and running. And still getting the same error. This is from right now. Look, invalid. Where? This is weird. This is really weird. I already fixed this. Two, okay, but where this is, okay, two. Okay, this is internal. This is internal. Data from router, local. Yes, right over here. Insert. Oh, so I'm getting exception here. Is valid. Okay, I got an exception here. I'm tracing the exception. Tracing. That's what happened. Warning. Okay. It's overwhelming. Okay. Try. to this is not good. I keep sending exceptions. Every time. Not anymore, I guess, because I think this is just the first time I run this. I like to believe this is just the first time. Yeah. I have to change this as well. Let me see. What are you doing? Play mode. Oh my god, still fixing gap. Gap level constant, prevent duplicate, add storage layer. Add duplication logic just as a handler. Fix the update condition. Apply scheme changes. So many things. After fixing the duplication condition, return because now works correctly and only triggers when there's no payment amount. However, the new critical issue has been discovered. And two devices together, payments. Yeah. It's just an insert bug. It's without duplication, critical. And it's arrive when payments create. They are blindly inserting without checking if the payments already exist for that bill. Yeah, that's a big issue. Yeah, that's a big issue. That's a big issue. That's a good issue, actually. Just insert. It's a bad thing. Device has been duplicated. Result, device has been duplicated. ID, yeah, okay. Race condition. We have race condition happening here. Do I receive SS events payment? Cert. Yeah, it's a mess. No uniqueness. Should be unique. Oh, I have index. I didn't know about index. Prevent multiple payments in the same bill. Why you're updating the schema version? Nah, don't do this. Migration. What do you? Oh my god! Why you're running a migration in my database? Are we crazy? That's a good pattern, but then I'm not gonna allow this. Testing regression. Testing creeping flow. Yeah, given the plan. Yeah, we'll copy everything that is here. Just seriously. Give me this. It's too much information. That's impossible to implement. I have to read all this thing, but yeah, I think Claude already spot something really good. That is, I'm just inserting. I receive events from SS8 and just insert to my database. It's just I don't even check if this payment or for that month or for that. Yeah, I don't check if that payment for that month exists already. That's a big issue. That's what will prevent me to have duplication locally, and will also prevent me to send updates to the backend. So no duplication payment, even multiple multiple devices, SS events handler safely. Oh, so let me. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Oh my God, I love this. I'm going here. I will copy this entire thing. Create here in my. We'll create another page here. Insert page. I call fix plan. I will use as fix duplication, and then I will rate. I should I know that I should create something some automation for this. Ask Claude to just create a new page for this project. All the plans, but I do manually. I think here is the best way to read this. So I feel like I'm not using AI correctly. I should be using AI better. Have more automations like this. Also, delegating some other bugs, some other parts of the app, so Cloud can work in parallel and just open PR, so I can just review, because I have other bugs that I'm not have no time to deal with, and they are kind of annoying. So just delegate this to Claude to just work in parallel would be awesome. But yeah, I have to set up this entire workflow, and I don't have yet, so I have to reserve reserve a time to set up Claude correctly. You have a good workflow. Speed up things and open PRs. That would be nice. And I don't want to keep, when I ask Claude to do something, I don't want to keep supervising anything. I just want to, just work on this and open PR. And I will review later. And then I will ask for changes. That's what I'm going to do, And I don't want to even follow Claude in the play mode, because I have to let instructions there, how you should create tests, how you should structure the code, all the patterns, all the way I create my stuff. Yeah, the patterns of project patterns. I have to read this. So play strategy. So let me take a look on this problem statement. After fixing duplicate, this is the root cause analysis. No uniqueness constraints. Critical problem. The payments table has no unique constraints on bill, due dates, and due year. Index. Only index bill ID, not unique. Raise condition. Device A create payment. Device B create payment. In the same month. Result 2 payments for January 25 in the database. SSA events inserts without duplication critical. Problem. When server send events arrive with payment create actions, they are blindly inserted without checking the payment already exists for that bill month. That's obviously okay. No duplication check. Exactly. Raise condition. They create payments for sync skills. Device sync server returns payment. Device A receive SSA events with the payment. Create a B. Device A insert payment B already has for the same bill. Device has duplicate payments. Okay. Insert missing payments raise condition. Problem. The gap between checking existing payments and insert new ones allows concurrent execution to create duplicates. I think this is the big issue. I have race condition for sure. Let me think. Let me insert missing payments. Exactly. Exist payments. Get month. Gap. Another device could insert here. Exactly. I have a race condition. Bug 3. I have 4 bugs, 5 bugs. I have so many bugs. Okay, Claude. Thanks so much. That was awesome. A lot of bugs. Replace strategy with different IDs. Hi. Problem. When only works when primary key matches. Generating records. Creating separate records. Conflicts. Replace. Condition. Instead of checking both month and year. I already fixed this. You know that, right? Bug 5 already fixed it. Should check the code again. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not gonna do migration. Just so okay, continue. Okay, man. What are you doing? Yeah. Android Studio. Stop working. Let me see. Force quit. We're fine. We're good. I don't know why, but I cannot click on this. And okay. Is this working fine? Is this working fine? Yeah, everything here is working fine. Okay. Now we are back. That's good. I'll just remove the step to check the code again. Because I already fixed the bug 5. That's bug 5. Let me just make sure. Yeah. And also, we don't need migration. We don't need the migration step in this project yet. I will only reinstall. Yeah, with the new. Oh, I need a migration plan because you know why? Because I already have the app. Yeah, let the migration. We don't. Yeah, just keep the migration. Oh, okay, Oh my God, we need check the code again because I already failed. Yeah, I need the migration, man. Okay, this is the first time I'm doing migration. This is the first time migration. Because I already have the Android version published. No duplication payments events with multiple devices. How can I test the migration? Yeah, I should unit test the migration. Future proof against race. Prevention. Test migrate thoroughly on test device before release. Keep database backups before migration. Consider feature flag gradual rollout. Post migration rollback. If migration already ran, warning cannot easily roll back after migration run in production. Performance test with large data sets. Create 50 bills. Navigate through 12 months. Verify performance is acceptable. Check for memory leaks. Regression test. Yeah, I'm testing. I don't think someone will create 50 bills, but we never know, right? Insert payments. Attempt to insert data integrating test. Integrity test. Yeah. Upsert allows safe benefits. Upsert retry system event. Idempotent idempotent operation. Upsert allows safe retry and SSA event processing. Yeah. It's pretty much the same. Without application critical. Yeah, I will not let you implement this. Never. Okay, I will. Okay. I'll implement myself. I will implement the fix myself. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I will do migration. I think migration is still overkill. But this is good. This is good. I think we can kind of solve this today. One of the issues. One of the issues is okay, but when we deleting things, also, yeah, I think the deletion. Claude, tell me, before you leave, another issue is that when delete one bill, yeah, Yeah, we'll ask this also. Keep this in memory. However, we need a friends to it. Whenever, yeah, welcome. The plan is already in the. Yeah, well, you have to learn this. I have to study more Claude because I wanted this information here to be in my Notion, and Claude keep reference this when in new conversations. Just check the plans and updating when necessary instead of keeping me updating in this place. This will be really nice to have this already. Another thing is, like I said, have Claude to take other tasks in parallel and open up PRs for it, and then read my comments and redo again. I love it. Love this automation system. This will be so beneficial, so I can get this app like quickly done and still be part of the process. That's something that really bothers me with AI vibing coding. It's just you're not part of the process. You don't understand things anymore. As you can see in this session, I did forget about a bunch of stuff with my app, and Claude helped me a lot to understanding, to remember things. A unique constraint. The unique constraint by upstart power should solve your duplicate payments issue. If you run into any issue or need clarifications or any steps, feel free to ask. This is awesome. I love Claude. Claude's so good. Okay, so yeah, well, I think we are in a good spot here to start testing a couple fixes here. But I'm not sure. Yeah, this unique constraint is the first bug. But maybe with this check before inserting anything, we could potentially already solve the problem. Insert payments race condition is also because what I want to do is not my strategy is not to change the database yet. I don't think this is a good run conflict, but can take a look at this. So this race condition is interesting, and also the inserting without checking. That's also a good fix. I don't think Claude's giving me the checks. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, we have to run all this stuff before any. Yeah, will be the fix. Critical files to modify. That could fix the problem. Pre-migration, yeah, migration is complicated. Overkill for now. Okay, that's good. We are in the good spot. I will take a break, eat something, and then go back to the grind. Today we have this. We're going to fix this shit. Oh, my name is not No Word Coder. Oh, my name is not Paulo. Yep. Bye bye. See you in the next. See you in a moment. See you soon, boy.